Islam, 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 Islam.
Even though I had another.
First, I bow down my spiritual crown. Greetings, greetings, greetings. If I can at this time, take the time out and share with you, before we do anything, what we always say as elders, as leaders in the Moore Sons Temple of America. If you can't do anything else, at least spend time with the brothers and sisters in prayer, Islam. So we say, Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation, by night and by day, through his holy prophet, Drew Ali. Amen. Islam, 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 Islam. Praise be to Allah, honest to his prophet. Islam, Sister Yahya. Islam to Brother Taj. Brother Taj from out of the Cahokia, St. Louis, East St. Louis area. Islam. Islam to all the Moorish American Muslims as they gather themselves together and come on. Islam. If we can, we just want to share with the Moorish American Muslims some of the Prophet's work. If you've never seen the Prophet's work for yourself, we just want to take the time out and share with you some of the Moorish guides so that you can get accustomed in your head the work that Noble Drew Ali is calling all of us to do, that our children are members of his organization, okay? So this is just some copies of some things. We always try to stay in the spirit of the Prophet from 1926, 27, 28, okay? 1926, 27, and 28. Very, very important years for Moorish American scholars or Moorish American Muslims who are looking to free themselves in law. 26, 27, 28. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just flip this around and let you see some of the work of the prophets. Islam. I want you to be able to see it for yourself. If you know how to study, you can look up anything that's in here for yourself. Islam. This is history for us in the Moorish Temple of America. Okay? These are copies of the Moorish Guide. And this is after Prophet Noble Ali. After Prophet Noble Ali, like 1933, 34. Focus on what I'm sharing with you. Islam, Brother Sadiq. You see what he said about the grand sheiks and sheikhs? And we are not to practice segregation among any group in his or her temple. For those who are attending and thinking that their grand sheiks are adepts and their life is not set up a more clean life, look what he said. And those who are telling them that they're adepts or that they're sheiks, look what he says. This is the work of your elders of the Moorish Temple of America. Look at that name. I pop right back up again. Brother R. Jones Bay. Praise be to Allah. They were dealing with high blood pressure and hardening of the arteries back then. See? Had doctors and everyone a part of it more. You see that? Well, they was all a part of it. And you see what he said, them mentally ill. See what they call them? Faker, mentally ill. Our authority. Focus on your authority. Where is your authority? Your authority can be found in the County of Cook, Book 521, page 579, under the 1010-5905, filed August the 1st, 252, 1928, in the County of Cook in the state of Illinois. Powerful. Understand it. Okay? Just some of the work. Islam. So what they were sharing with you was what you have is you had Brother C. Kerman Bay at that time who was running the Moorish Guide. And at that time, he himself wrote in an article that the brother was a faker, okay? In this issue, we are publishing a copy of our authority so that the public may know that this organization, what this organization stands for. It is true that the faker Millie Eel, then belonging to the Prophet's Council, when this authority was received in the state of Illinois, really recognized Noble Drew Ali as one and only one prophet. And since Prophet Noble Drew Ali departed, he reinstated himself as the reincarnated prophet. Before Given Zeal used the term reincarnated, Brother C. Kerman Bay is saying that Brother E. Milieu was caught up on that same degree. Something in that. We have such fools like him in Chicago who always claim to be the reincarnated prophet. Now there are babies born every day, but prophets are not born for competition. We ask everyone to use their 5 senses when you observe these writings. Refer back to your authority. So we're going to refer back to our authority, and this is from the order of Brother C. Kerman Bay back then. If we're going to refer back to our authority, and this is no shots, I'm not throwing any shades or whatever, I'm not trying to speak radical. If there's someone else who's in this Zoom or on this social media with us, I do want to share with you, our authority is real, okay? You got Sister Yaya, she's on here, she's been studying. You got a couple other Brother Taj who's on here, he's been studying. Brother Sadiq, you actually have been a sheik with Brother Bailey Yield and Brother Ken Umar Bay. So there's a couple more on here who have been studying. And what we want to share with you, what we noticed, okay, our authority. If I just hold on to documents, okay, and I never take these documents and do exactly as the Prophet referred us to do, which is go to the county and Cook, okay, in an intelligent tone, receive a favorable reply using the same document that our prophet set up for us. Your 10:10:9:05. We need to understand the power and authority that has been invested and given to our prophet from Allah and what he's been able to do in government and law. You noticed that the brother, our prophet, on our authority, has given us an upside down R. So for all those who are caught up into the social club and thinking we all must be under Arnil Bay, or we all must be up under Jones Bay, or we all must be up under he or she, the only person that we all should be up under, according to our authority, is Prophet Noble Ali. Okay? So what we have done as members of the Moorish Science Temple of America, we have taken the time out to find out how to use the Hers Revised Statute to trace ourselves back to Allah and the Prophet. Okay? Now, I know it's a lot of brothers and sisters out here who say, well, I've been with the Prophet since 1930. Or I've been with the Prophet since my grandma. Or I've been with the Prophet since whenever. But when you do your studies and you go to the county of Cook, you'll find out, no disrespect, Moors, most are not under Noble Drew Ali. Sorry, okay? Brother Sadiq, you know, stop me if I'm bashing, okay? Or if I'm speaking untruthful. Sister Yaya, you doing your studies. Stop me from being untruthful. But now I'm saying that to say what? We got Moors who always mention our authority. Or where do you get the power and authority to say what you're saying? It comes from Allah through his prophet. Nothing spooky. He left it in the county of Cook. You got to have this along with your metaphysical charter, acceptance letter, etc. Follow the Hers Revised Statute. Then you will receive a favorable reply from government. It's nothing spooky, right? It's no fraud, no scams. But most people have not went to the county and Cook and followed the prophet. For whatever reason. You know, we don't like to call them agents. We don't like to call them anything negative. We say that those Moors didn't do it, and Allah put it on my heart, my wife's heart, and other Moors' hearts to do it. So we followed from on high, and we received a favorable reply. Praises be to Allah. Not to boast or brag, but now what are we going to do with it, okay? What are we going to do with it? That's the question. Do we understand, since now that we have received a favorable reply from the governments, right? Or from the nations of the world, right? Or from the county of Cook, now who know how to go out and get land? Who can teach and share with us how we can trace everything back to the prophet and go get us land, get us buildings, get us townships, so we can open up schools and business? The metaphysical charter, the brother said demonstrate on the metaphysical charter. In short, Moors, the metaphysical charter is what you will see when you go to most of the temples, okay? But the metaphysical charter that you're looking for is the charter that's issued by Prophet Noble Drew Ali to the subordinate temples. Here's your authority. You see what I'm saying, brother? Mound builder. Here's your authority. This is your power and your authority right here. Okay? That no one can do anything with. It's covered, right? But the metaphysical charter, some brothers are making up their own charters today, okay? Those are not considered as metaphysical charters. Those will not even count as charters. Seriously. So you want to stick with the prophet, you want to go to the Moorish Science Temple of America, lawful chartered temples, subordinate temples, etc. And if they have the metaphysical charter, along with this, you can do some work in the county of Cook. But I want you to study that upside down R. Study that upside down R, because there's a lot of Moors arguing. And in nation, we shouldn't be fighting. In nation building, we should not be arguing. In nation building, we have no time to speak about that general versus this general. They all up under Noble Drew Ali. They all have the same Moorish American prayer. They all have the same divine constitution and bylaws. They all have the same additional laws. They all have the same Moorish American Holy Covenant, chapter 25. But they all different. That's nation. Go back and look at yourself in the Bibles, Moors. Open up the Old Testament, and you will see those tribes that's mentioned in the Old Testaments of the books. You're in there somewhere. You should be able to find yourself in all the sacred books. Chapter 1 proved that we've been here before. But our saving power that we want to stick to is our authority. But how do we use our authority to free us and our children? How do we use our authority to set up business? To put the government on hold from molesting us or our children? How do we use our authority as Prophet Noble Drew Ali wanted us to use our authority? You said hurt feelings? Well, it's not about hurting feelings, it's just about staying in line with the prophet and speaking according to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Islam. And if we can, I was going to share a reading for you from out of the oral statement. Yeah, we're not into actually hurting feelings, right? We just want to be, we don't want Moors to think that we're just on here bashing Moors. Because, you know, people on here, all are connected to some other group, TC. So we don't want to say that Arnil Bay was in some Zoom or in some group just going crazy on Moors or speaking radical against the Moors or any of that, because that's not the vibration, okay? But we just wanted to share that vibration with the Moors, that our authority comes from Prophet Noble Drew Ali, using the 10-10-5905, and there's no time for the Moorish American Muslims to be arguing over small things. Get with a legal and lawful chartered temple and be about the work that you're called to do. Islam, Home Office, I'm just one of the members from Home Office, okay? You have Sister K. Glover Hill, Grand Sheikah's Divine Minister, who spends a lot of time on credit, who spends a lot of time on law, who spends a lot of time on a lot of things that uplift fallen humanity, including herself and me, okay? We have Sister Janicia McNair Bay. We have a group of Moors, Brother Alexander Bay. These are all Grand Sheiks and Grand Sheikahs who are working to uplift themselves as well as you, okay? So just give us a call, reach out to us. We're here in Love, Truth, Peace, Freedom, and Justice. We have the books of Brother Carey. We have the books of Brother Hawkins Bay. We have the books of Brother Haru. We have the books of even Brother Yusuf Ali. okay, from the Moorish Holy. Our job is to be here for all Moorish American Muslims in the temple who claim Noble Drew Ali. Our job is to be here for you. When you run into adversities, our job, according to the charter that we have, the corporate charter that we have, it is our job to make sure you're together. Okay? That's a part of home office. Home office is to make sure that everything that's needed, us as sheiks and sheikas come together and get it together for all the ills and bays that will their way to Allah. That's all we're doing. The clubism, we don't care about. Okay? You can work with us. We're not into, oh, you got to be over here or you got to be over there. Let's get some work done for Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Simple as that. And all the rest of that, you can keep. The sister said they may know of the Prophet, but they don't know what he taught. Definitely. So we need those who know what the Prophet Noble Drew Ali taught to bring it. Okay? If we're sleeping on things and subjects, okay, we're asking you to bring it to us. Give us a call. That's why we have the 1-800 number. That's why we have the social media groups, all the different groups that we have. We have them set up so we can always be right here for you. And the reincarnated spirit, we're going to speak about that, but it's not like how a lot of brothers and sisters are taking it in the Moorish Science Temple of America. We're actually going to have the Moorish Holy come on and share with us one day that concept with power, clarity, and authority. Brother Sadiq Hill, we'd definitely love to sit down with you and put something together because you have an archive of the Moorish Holy, you have an archive from the Moorish Science Temple of America, and you have an archive from when you was with Brother Bailey Hill, Islam, as well as York Hill. And definitely, you can order those Moorish guides, brother, through the library, and we'll send the information to you. And that was written by Brother C. Kirkman Bey in the Moorish Guide. Islam. Were there any other questions? We just want to share that vibe. Our authority comes from Prophet Noble Drew Ali, from what he did in the county. Okay? Allah is guiding us today. So what you see us doing through Legal Shield, it took a great mind or a creative mind, right? And creative in thought, right? Like Sister K. Glover Hill, Allah put on her heart how to contract with Legal Shield for the Moorish American Muslims. For those who tell you that we shouldn't have an attorney, Noble Drew Ali had a group of attorneys around him, okay? But you got to learn how to contract. It's a lot that you can learn from Sister K. Glover Hill, Islam. So go to our website, mstahohr805.co, and visit us, okay? And you can also contact us at 1-877-808-2477, extension 101 for the law department. Moorish going through certain issues and situations, contact us at extension 101. My extension is 103. And then you can also listen to the directory and hear from the other sheiks and sheikas and see how they can aid and assist you in your area. For those who want more information on missionary, you can go to our website and see the information that's available about the missionary post, okay? It's something that a lot of temples have never even put out there. We're saving it. We're sharing it instead of saving it for later. We're putting it out there now. We're giving it to the people. Because when you look at the back of your questionnaire, don't you see missionary on this document? And remember that this document is a lawful document, not just legal document, a lawful document. So we're all members of the Moorish Science Temple of America. And there's a time when the Prophet has it set up where you can become a missionary under Allah and this divine Prophet Noble Drew Ali. So contact us. You want the books of our brothers? We have them. You need material by your Prophet, Sister Destiny Bey, Brother Haru, Brother Hawkins Bey. We have the books. Contact us, okay? For those who want to come on to the conference calls, the conference calls will start once we have 7 who's going to be on the conference calls every Sunday and every Friday. Once we have 7 who are agreeing to be on the conference calls every Friday and every Sunday, we will start the conference calls back, but they must be in attendance. With that, we come in love, we leave in peace. Islam. You are the children one Father, provided for by His care, and the breast of one mother have given you suck. Let the bonds of affection therefore unite thee with thy brothers and sisters, that peace and happiness may dwell in their Father's house. And when you separate in the world, remember the relation.